So Leute, und damit ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu Zero Escape 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Im letzten Part haben wir ein bisschen herumgeirrt und die fehlenden Fragmente von diesem komischen Bild gesucht. Und dann haben wir im Bad von Lotus und Santa was gefunden, und das wenden wir jetzt im Badezimmer von June an, also in dem Raum, wo June ist. Nicht in Junes Badezimmer, das wäre etwas creepy wahrscheinlich, aber ja. Ja, what are you mumbling, Jambi? Oh, sorry. Could you be quiet for a minute? I don't wanna forget this. So.
5 und 3. Okay.
1, also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, das muss es sein, ne? Here is it. Yes, this one's loose. I think I can get under this with my nails, and yes. Ah.
Yes, weil er hat schon voll die Finger.
Ja. Na gut, dann setzen wir die Platten mal ein, würde ich sagen. Und schauen, was wir dann machen müssen. Ich erwarte ein Rätsel, dass wir dieses Bild quasi nachstellen müssen oder so. There's a tile in the frame, so I guess I'm supposed to put tiles in the empty spaces. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. Ja, das habe ich mir fast gedacht. Ach du Scheiße, das wird ja witzig. Ich habe nämlich keinerlei Ahnung. Ich gucke am besten erstmal, dass ich Dinge finde, die irgendwie zusammenpassen. Ah, das hier unten ist ja fest. Stimmt, man kann sich an dem unten orientieren. Ist ja fest. Aber den müssen wir tauschen. Das ist schon mal... Ha! Was auch immer das ist.
Füße.
Yes, I did it. There, picture complete. And there goes the frame.
Oh, what's this?
What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. Oh, ein Schlüssel. Maski. Wofür brauchten wir den nochmal? Ich erinnere mich irgendwie an...
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
Ja... Weiß nicht, was wollen wir antworten?
Ein wunderschöner Schmuckkalon.
It's butterfly.
Ich sehe zwar keinen, aber ja.
Cho butterfly you sofa.
Was?
Was?
This is the head, and this is the nose and the mouth.
Wait, what?
Und?
What's a Chunsoft?
Wait, what? You mean you don't know? He's a former pro wrestler and a huge movie star.
Ah.
He was just in this movie called Man Bag. Oh, man, it was so sweet. He was all like, nom, 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 throwing the bag around like a big mouth. And then like guns and gadgets and stuff would just fly out of it. Damn, just thinking about it gives me chills.
You're just screwing with me, aren't you, Junpei? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog.
Ich wollte Hund nehmen.
Du hast gesagt, ein wunderschöner Schmetterling.
Manu.
See?
Ich hätte nur gedacht.
Like this.
Huh.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field, or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Wow. Dankeschön.
Psych!
Wow.
I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
Danke.
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
So voll verzweifelt. Ja, ich glaube dir. Du bist total bescheuert, aber ja.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the hallway. Kannst du bitte aufhören, da rumzuspielen? Das hört man jetzt ein bisschen. Alles gut. I go get June. You guys head to the door.
Okay.
Roger that.
Das ist halt die Tür.
Ja.
Also, ja.
Ja, ist egal.
Hey, Jumpy! Where are you going?
Oh, I was gonna go get you.
I know, Sam told me. Come on, let's go.
Yes. It unlocked.
Good job, Jumpy.
Good, now we can get going. Come on, what you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here.
Come on, Jumpy, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
You found it.
Ah, another hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons... Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
Alright, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
So schnell geht's nicht, mein Freund.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
But don't we need a key for that?
No good.
Sorry guys, I guess it wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
Alright, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Schon der nächste Rückraum. Cool. Seek a way out. Es geht ja Schlag auf Schlag hier. Kitchen, okay, der ist aber nicht so groß.
I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood.
How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store.
If you even take a lady out to dinner, you're going to impress yourself. I feel sorry for June. Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady both puts too much muffins. You're not terribly
Those 9 plates look pretty expensive.
They're plates for appetizers. Remember advertised usually come on scarce plates.
Okay, well, excuse me, princess.
Princess.
The voucher it says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. 1, 2, 3, there are 10 of them. If we flip these over, they look like heads. The middle is super deep for a plate.
The soup plates are made that way so that the soup doesn't spill. Muss ich lesen.
Ja.
If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out.
What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? A partition. There's nothing special about it. Just a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate.
These plates are for serving meat. Ugh. You really are ignorant, aren't you?
Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Ja, ich wollte das nicht. Oh.
It's one of those swing doors. You see them a lot in between kitchens and dining areas and restaurants. Without the doors, you need to run all the way around the partition to get to the other side.
Should to really be a pain in the ass, huh? Well, I guess it's not really important, but still. Wow. This pot looks like it's made out of silver.
I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy.
Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me?
Jumpy?
Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Oh, okay, da wollte ich noch nicht rein. Was haben wir denn hier alles Schönes? Erstmal umschauen, okay. A countertop. I've got the rolling pin and the colander, nothing useful in other words. Huch, das wollte ich nicht. Ich wollte nicht den Taschenrechner öffnen. That's the exit. There's a big old iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. It's dank with the pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it. Das weiß ich auch nicht. It's a lot of notes. They've got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like code or anything like that. Oh, hier ist auch eine Tür, zu der wollte ich auch noch nicht. Dann hier. Maybe this table is for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Was sind die Töpfen? Nö. Nudelholz. Was ist das? A sink. It's still got water in it. There are a couple plates in there, but I don't think they are gonna help us much. Okay. Damn it, there's nothing in here.
Hey Santa, didn't you throw the trash really suits you?
What the hell did you say? Listen lady, I did you a favor. I know you just piss and moan, so I did it for you.
Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything.
I'll throttle you. Hey, also.
Excuse me.
Das sind viel Codern hier?
Ach, vielleicht nicht wieder an Sache denken.
Ah, we've got here a support and frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Was ist das hier unten? Brauchen wir selber einen Code, den haben wir noch nicht. Na gut, und da eine gewisse Person hier neben mir bald einschläft, beenden wir an dieser Stelle mal den Part. Ich hoffe, der Part hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns im nächsten Part wieder. Tschüssikowski, euer FlastTv.
Sofa.
Sofa? Was?
Ich werde was Sinnvolles sagen zum Schluss.
Okay. Bye bye.